Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we have a new lesson for second secondary grade, second semester, English subject, 3B Reading Traveler 4. This lesson is prepared by Mr. Muhammad al-Bahari and presented by Muhammad al-Athaymin. Today we will practice reading a text about strange hobbies. Identify the main idea of the text. Identify word meaning in context. Warm up. Do you collect anything? If yes, what do you collect? How long have you had your collection and what made you start? If not, do you know or have you heard of any people with unusual collections? For example, some people would collect stamps, others collect tickets, old notes. Do you collect anything? Reading. Now we are going to read about strange hobbies. Let's read together.
3. B. Reading.
Strange hobbies. Josh Lemming has a very strange hobby. He collects aeroplane, bus and train tickets from every place he has ever travelled to. So far, he has over 1,000 tickets. He arranges them in photo albums according to date, type and country.
When I mention my collection,
says Josh,
most people respond, "You can't be serious." But once they see my albums, they realize I'm actually pretty serious. I'm a photographer, so I travel a lot. I've been to over 50 countries.
Josh began collecting his tickets about 10 years ago.
It may seem a little crazy, but one day, as I was getting off a bus in Madrid, Spain, I decided to keep my bus ticket instead of throwing it away. After that, I never threw away another ticket.
She is an avid stamp collector and has stamps dating back to the early 1900s.
After seeing the way she organized her stamps, I decided to organize my tickets in a similar manner. Mine were just in plastic bags. My mother gave me a bunch of albums as a gift, and I sorted through the plastic bags. It must have taken me about a month to organize them all, but now it's a lot easier to look through my tickets.
Josh has become well known in his hometown of Newcastle, Australia. Then, a local newspaper reporter heard about Josh. He called him and requested an interview, as well as a viewing of his collection.
I was really surprised to learn that the local newspaper was interested in my collection. But then again, I guess people like hearing about peculiar things.
After the newspaper published an article on Josh called The Ticket Collector, more and more people began contacting Josh in order to view his collection. Mark Newton, a local resident, started collecting his own travel tickets.
I found Josh's collection to be a great way to keep a record of all the places I've been to. After seeing it, I decided to start saving my tickets, though I definitely don't travel as much as he does. It might actually make me start travelling more.
It was kind of strange,
he explains.
All of a sudden, I was getting all this attention simply for doing something that was meaningful to me. But now I'm used to it. Plus, in a way, I'm proud of my collection. It represents a lot of hard work.
Josh continues to collect his travel tickets. However, he has started a new collection, football match tickets.
So far, I only have about 65 tickets,
Josh says.
But that's only 1 year's worth. I plan on going to a lot more matches, believe me.
He has already begun organising the tickets in albums, which were, again, a gift from his mum.
One day, I hope to sit down with my children and show them all the things I have collected. Hopefully they'll appreciate it. After all, it seems like collecting runs in the family.
Now we have some comprehension questions to check if you understood the text or not. What is Josh Lemming's strange collection? he collects something strange. Here. You have a strange hobby. What is it? He collects airplane, bus, and train tickets from every place he has ever traveled. So he collects tickets from places he has traveled to. B. Who helped him organize his collection? Let's go back to the text. He said, my mother gave me a bunch of albums as a gift. So, his mother is the one who helped him to organize his collection. C. How do people react to Josh's collection? At first, they don't take him seriously, but afterwards, they are interested. Assessment. Match the highlighted words in the article with the meanings A to H. There are 2 extra meanings which you don't need to use. Here we have 6 words and 8 meanings. They are respond, avid, requested, peculiar, published, appreciate. Respond. Let's read the context. When I mention my collection, says Josh, most people respond, you can't be serious. So respond here means reply. Avid. He is an avid stamp collector. Requested. He called him and requested an interview as well as viewing of his collection. So, according to the context, we can know the meaning of requested. He called him and requested an interview. Peculiar. I guess people like hearing about peculiar things. Published. After the newspaper published an article on Josh called The Ticket Collector, so they published an article. Appreciate. One day I hope to sit down with my children and show them all the things I have collected. Hopefully they'll appreciate it. Now the meanings that we have are like, strange, believe, reply, enthusiastic, old-fashioned, printed, and asked for. Respond. Respond means reply. The answer is D. Avid. The answer is E. Enthusiastic. Requested. H. Asked for. Peculiar. B. Strange. Published. G. Printed. Appreciate. A. Like. So we have believe and old-fashioned. Those are extra meanings. Now we are at the end of our today's lesson. This is the summary of today's lesson. Today we have reading text. We read about strange hobbies. We said Josh Lemming collects tickets from places he has traveled to, and his mother helped him to organize his collection. At first, people don't take him seriously, but afterwards they are interested. Then we have studied vocabulary. Respond means reply, avid means enthusiastic, requested means asked for, peculiar means strange, published means printed, and appreciate means like. These are our today's references and resources. And for more information, listen, you can visit our website or contact our Twitter account, or you can call us on our free phone. Thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.